My name is Melanie. I am an athletic trainer. I've been a certified athletic trainer since 2013. I am currently a professor at Creighton University, though, and I've been a professor for the last year, working at the University of Kansas as well, the 5 years before that. An athletic trainer is a recognized healthcare provider who responds to any type of injury, whether we're on the field, on the sideline, in a warehouse. You could be pretty much anywhere. It's that first responder that is there for any acute emergency care, but then they follow through with everything from rehab to post-op to pre-surgery. We get to be there from start to finish of an injury. So EMS will show up when they're called, and that's the only time that they're going to show up. They're just not there immediately, but they show up when they're called, and as soon as they have triaged and determined whether they need to be transported, sure, they'll transport them to a hospital and stay with them. But after the transport process, then it's over. You're never going to have contact with an EMS again. Whereas as an athletic trainer, we get to respond from injury to all the way we would go to the hospital with them. We would be there in the waiting room almost as a comfort. Sometimes they call us team mom, which we're not going for team mom, but we do take care of them and make sure that they even have the confidence to get back on the field. Surgery, pre-op, post-op, rehab, we take care of all of that. Additionally, thinking of it from a sports setting, that would be the most common. But we also are in the military setting. We're in Amazon warehouses, which sounds weird. We work for Boeing. We do everything to get you back to do whatever your activities of daily living are from where you started. I think the biggest comparison would be to physical therapists. A lot of people go into physical therapy to work on sidelines with athletes, and that's just not the reality. You're going to be in a clinic. You're going to have insurance kind of dictate who you can see and how often you can see them. If you want to be an athletic trainer, you have no limits on the amount of work that you get to do with that athlete and can actually confirm that they're ready to return to play. So pretty much we are also considered the team behind the team. So as the team behind the team, you show up before they are there. So you're there with the coaches, you're there with the strength and conditioning coaches. You are going to set up, we do a lot of preventative care. So of course the most standard thing you can think of is taping or water. So we'll get all the Gatorade coolers set up. That's going to prevent dehydration, hopefully prevent heat illness. A lot of other conditions can be prevented, but also getting all the preventative taping, ankle taping that they need to be done. Make sure that individuals have taken all the medications as necessary. That sounds bad, but medications, any type of preventative care, we run through the field, make sure everything's set up. You're there probably 2 hours before the game starts, and then you're on the sidelines and you get to watch, which is a really pretty cool perspective to be there for that. As they get injured, though, that's game time. So an uneventful day for you is actually a really great day. That means that nobody got injured. But if someone gets injured, that's you. They're going to look to you for that. That's day in the life. And then you leave about 2 hours after they leave as well, after all the cleanup and everything. As a high school student, the first thing you should do, honestly, is does your school have an athletic trainer? Try and go and talk to them. They always need help, so reach out to them. You can always work with them to get your hours, see if you even want to be immersed in this setting. The relationships that you build with these individuals is, I don't know how to describe it. You really do get to know people and actually work with them and help them get better. So you should actually just go do it. You don't know that you don't like something unless you actually do it. That would be like the biggest thing that I can say. But if you're in a high school where you have it, reach out, figure it out. Go to a PT clinic, go to an ortho clinic. You can reach out and ask to shadow an athletic trainer. Get your hours started. But for undergrad, you do have to go into some type of healthcare field, so something like exercise science, or there's some schools that have pre-athletic training programs. You could also go into kinesiology. Any of those healthcare fields are going to help you, but you do have to ultimately get a master's program or master's degree in an accredited program to become an athletic trainer. My name's Melanie. I'm an athletic trainer, and if you have any questions for me or have any more questions about athletic training, please feel free to reach out. My information is on the screen.